Hey y'all! So today's video, we're gonna put the backings. I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it to put the backings on the floating shelf. So let's go on and get into it.
A journey through time.
Hey y'all! Hey! Welcome to A Journey Through Time. My name is Wendy. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. So today I'm gonna show you how to put these little circle things and decorate them on a floating shelf. Sorry. So if you see a little bit of paint dripping from this, is because it's already painted. And these are very thin. So that's why it looks a little warped, but it will straighten up. I promise you it'll straighten up. So that's what we're going to do in this video. Also, we're going to, I could get it. We're going to play around with this mat that I got from Dollar Tree and see what we can do with this. So enough for jabbing on. Let's just go on and get into it. Hey y'all, I know I'm supposed to be doing a video where I can show you guys how to put these backings, put the design on the backings, and then put the backings onto the floaters, the floating shelf. But I want to try something else first. And normally when I do this, I do it on my heat press. But because it's my first time trying this, I'm not going to do it on the heat press. I'm just going to see with you guys if this is going to work for me or not. So Dollar Tree has these round, I would say, I guess they're table mats. Of course, I have a defective one, but it's all right. It's going to serve its purpose for this video. So honestly, you could sublimate on these. They're 100% polyester mats. But what I want to do, I want to take this transfer and put on top of it and press it on here and see if it works for me or not. What I was going to do for you guys today was take this transfer, put it on here, because that's how I do it, and put it on the heat press. And your design is ready to go. And then all you have to do is put your floater on. Just that simple. But I'm always wanting to try something. And this is the something I want to try. So I'm afraid to put this on my heat press. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to just press it with my little mini iron and see, what happens. So just going to take this little sheet right here and I'm just going to see what happens. And it might not be, it might not be nothing for me to worry about, but, I just want to try it. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. And I just thought I would take y'all along on the ride so y'all could see with me. So I'm just pressing it just like that. So while that's cooling, slide that over there. I got this here board you've been seeing. I got it from Temu. They came in a pack of 5. I'm not really sure the price. I have to go back and look. But that's what I use. And then what I do is I usually just paint the background whatever color I want. This was the color I was going to use for that. But if that works, I don't have to use that. So while that's cooling off, I'm going to go and do as promised. And show y'all how to do this really quick. Like I said, it's pretty simple. You could paint the background whatever color you want it, you know, to bring out the color and whatever it is you're doing. And you just nicely put the design of your choice on the front. Just like that. Okay, y'all, so I think I'm gonna go on and that's still cooling off. I haven't really looked at it yet, but I think I'm gonna go on and paint this and show y'all what I'm talking about. So this is what we're gonna go with for the circle. I'm gonna paint it first. And we will check that again in a minute. Make sure I have y'all in view. Good view. Okay. So since this has this color in it, that's the color I'm pulling from it. So just gonna spray the paint on here just like that. Get you a good old brush and just get the painting. Now I'm only painting on one side. I paint the other side once it has once it's actually on the canvas and I have it attached to the floating shelf. That's when I paint the other side. It's just easier, and you know, you don't have to worry about propping it on nothing because it's already standing up. And I think I put too much paint on this, but it'll be okay. Okay. And I should have grabbed another piece of paper because I don't want this on my table. Use this. Okay, so oops, come on now. Yeah, put way too much on here. Normally I'll just throw it on the other side, but we're gonna just try to put some of it back. You put it on thick enough, you don't have to have two coats. So, but this was not on purpose. So I'm not gonna pretend that it was. I didn't mean to put that much. But the wood is starting to soak it up a little bit. Of course, not much of it, but a little bit. And I'm gonna move this aside and we're gonna check and see how that other picture turned out. Okay. We know it had time to cool off. It's completely cold. Let's see if I messed up something here by doing this. Right now, it's not looking good. Okay, y'all. It's definitely not sticking the way I want it to stick. Let's see. Okay, this in is so it will stick. I just need to certain areas apply more pressure, and that's where the heat press would have come in at. I'll cut away the parts that stayed on. I will cut it away. There's some that I'm finding with those stars not grasping on. Oh, okay. So what I feel like I'm gonna have to do, if I can get all this up. What's that? Okay, but then that's pretty good though. So did the T step? Because sometimes you can go in different directions to get it to. Okay, no. All right. So I'm cutting away. What didn't stick. Okay, so we're gonna press over that again. And we're gonna press over what did stick, but I feel like it needs a little help. So go over the in the and apply a little bit of pressure. Then go over the rest of it that has already pressed down like it's supposed to make sure that it stays. Okay. So that is beautiful. We just got to get this part right here to stay down. And I can't wait to put that on something. Because that turned out really nice. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of these now that I see how this turned out. I'm very pleased with how this looks. So now this could also be applied to the backing of wood or whatever, what have you. The only difference is this is not sticking to the wood, so you're going to have to glue it pretty much. Okay, you're going to have to use some type of glue that will stick it down to the wood or whatever it is you decide to put it on. And I'm actually fine with that because this is actually beautiful. I know it's still hot. And I am so impatient. But I'm also curious. Let's see. Okay, these still. Can we get that end to do it? Okay, as long as we go a different direction, we can. Okay, y'all. So let me press on that because I did make it come up by pulling the paper off a different direction. All right. There we go. What y'all think? I think that is really cute. Really, really cute to put on something. Yeah, I got to finish dressing this up for sure. And like I said, I got this mat from Dollar Tree. See if you can see the tag on the back. I haven't even taken it off yet. It's a placemat for your table. You know, if you like designs for your table, you could do something like that as well on your kitchen table. Christmas is coming around. You could get these mats and put some Christmas decoration on it. You know, and you have some Christmas mats. You could pretty much, the sky is the limit. All right, so now we're just waiting for the paint to dry on the circle so I can show y'all how to put that on the backing. Okay, y'all, so it's still drying. I do have it on the heat press. The heat press is set at 366 for 60 seconds, okay? So right now, if you look at it, you can see a few wet spots on the paint. So once that dries a little bit more, we're going to go ahead on and continue what we were doing. Okay, y'all, now we're completely dry. We can go on and proceed with what we're trying to do. So all I need to do is lay this down. Trying to do this and film it at the same time, which is not easy. Okay. Hope I got it right. If I don't, it's not going to be the end of the world. Let's see. Looks straight to me. Okay. So now I'm going to put some sheets. Don't have my parchment paper, so I have to work with what I got right now. Okay. Hold on. Can't get my hands on everything at once. Okay, here we go. I like to make sure that this is covered up because I don't want all this on my heat press. Okay, so it's covered and we see the temp. We're going to let it go for 60 seconds. She is now closing and we're going to wait until it finishes. Okay, she should be opening any minute now. Okay, so let me remove some of these off. This is very hot and I really should have my gloves on, but I don't. Sorry, y'all. This is really hard to do and hold on the camera at the same time. Okay. Move the other one. Okay, she's on there, y'all. Now we just got to transfer her over to the table and let her cool. Okay, we have it back on the table. Now, these screws come with the floating shelf, okay? So, what I do, I'm going to take those out. I don't use a little plastic thingy. And, this is kind of hard to do, but if you got a little strength on you, you'll be all right. But, I usually do it on the table where I can see it better, but I'm going to try my best to do it for you guys here. But if I don't get it right, don't hold me accountable for it. I'm trying, y'all. I'll pull it up a little bit. So what I'm trying to do is line the holes up in the back, basically. So it'll look like this in front, okay? So do your best. That's all you can do to get the holes in there. Now on mine, I'm gonna tell you right now, on my other ones, the holes are not lined up. Okay, I had to make my own hole a couple of times. They did not line up, and I'm okay with that because I made it work. This is the most part, I think, is the worst part really for me. So I'm gonna try to use a little screwdriver to get it started. Now I was gonna use my power drill thingy so I can get it to work faster, but I don't want to strip too much of the shelving, so that's why I didn't get it. And if you get you a good spot in here, it go in anyway. I'm pretty sure because I'm recording right now, it's not going to do what I need it to do. But the girl gonna keep going. Okay, so I got it in there a little bit, as you can see right there. So I stop right there. I'm gonna grab the other one and do the same thing. Now my thing is trying to make sure that, you know, it's right on both sides. That's where the problem comes in at when you're trying to make it, you know, even. And that alone can be the challenge. And so if you can't make it even, especially if you're going by the holes that's already on it, then you make your own holes to make it even. Just so, you know, your project looks right. So I think I'm going to go on and, yeah, I'm going to go ahead on and tighten this one in. I'm going to turn it and look at it again before I tighten it even more. You're going to have to turn it and look at it a couple of times just to make sure, you know, it's sitting the way you want it to sit. Okay, as y'all can see, that one's in real good. And that's how it looks before I even put the other one on. So now that that one's in, it gives me, you know, time. I can have a little more patience with it and make sure that it goes in properly. If you look right here, let me show you. Look right here, there's no hole. So where are you going to put that at? The hole is right here. So you're going to have to, if you get these pre-made holes from something else and thinking that you might be able to make it work, it doesn't always work that way. So what I have to do is look at it and figure out where that hole is. Move it up. And so I'm estimating the hole to be, kind of right here. And so that's why I get this this thin board, so I don't have such a hard time trying to get the screw in it. And then I take it from there, hoping that I found the right place. I just keep going. And when I get closer, oops, sorry y'all. When I get closer to the end of it, I have to turn it around and look and see if it's right. It looks right to me. So now I can continue to screw it in because it's in the right place. And I know y'all cannot see this. But I mean, I know you know how to, sorry. I know y'all know how to screw a screw in, but okay. Now, am I satisfied with the way it looks? And then this is where my problem comes in at, because 9 times out of 10, I'm not satisfied. But this is how it would turn out. Now, if you're anything like me, you're looking at it and you're like, it's just a little bit of side off and a whole lot over here, meaning it has to be moved over, right? You could do that, or you could just go with it like this, okay? But either way, you need to know that, you know, if you have something that has pre-holes in it, it's not going to work. You're just going to have to make your own hole, okay? So we're going to leave it like that for now and see if we can go and pull this paper off. Okay, I was trying to see if that B was missing anything, but I guess not. And there you go. Now we have our backing on. Now you know how to do your backing for your floating shelves. And you also know how to do this for something on a much larger scale. So I really hope that helped. Like always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I really hope to see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.